Must be in a ranting mood tonight. I just got done with my pistol from a rant. That's probably going to be edited and probably be up later today. There's a couple things I got to edit though. But this is just something. If you'll notice, my TV is actually paused right now. You can see it in the back there. What is on is actually Campus PD. If you've never heard of that show, it's probably just because you get basic cable and you don't have the digital cable packages with G4 on it. And if you have, then you know what I'm talking about. But basically, it's like a ripoff of Cops, where I guess it's all about school-aged children, adults, because usually people who are in college are adults. And this show pisses me off immensely. I didn't mean to watch it. It's just Cops was on beforehand. I was doing something and it came on. Now, I'm going to tell you why this show pisses me off. If you know anything about me, like my other rant videos that you'll see all the time, and it's a rant that keeps coming up, it's the whole 18 and 21 thing, that's all that this show is about. Harassing and unbelievably arresting and just harassing people. Almost 100% of their cases or scenes or whatever the hell they want to call them are about underage drinking. Okay, let me just show you. I didn't know that this was going to happen. I said, you know, everything that happens in the show has to do with underage drinking, and I bet you this next case is going to be about it as well. And boy was I right. And this is what just happened in this last case that's paused on right here. This is why I hate this show. It's so stupid. Okay, what happened was, picture this situation, because this is what happened. Miles away from, like, civilization, a group of young adults, my age, 20, 21, maybe 18, 19, were having a bonfire on a beach. It's spring break, having a good time, bonfire on the beach, party, got all your trucks there. It's a good time. We've all had good times around the fire at the summer, whether it's a lake or a beach or somebody's house, something like that. It's either summer break, spring break, everybody's had a good time before. Okay, you know the kind of times I'm talking about. High school's over, you're into college, maybe you're a few years into college, that time of your lives. Everybody's having a good time. So they're miles away on a beach, not near anybody, not bothering anybody, nothing's going on. And here comes Deputy Dumbass. And he rolls up and he decides, I'm going to wreck these people's party. They're not bothering anybody. He didn't get a noise complaint. He didn't get any sort of complaint. He just said, there's a group of people having fun. That can't happen. Let's stop them. So he rolls up and he pulls up next to all the other cars that are parked there. And he says, oh, I like your little ring around the bonfire. They made a ring around the bonfire of beer cans. You know, it's a bit of a joke. They got a ring around the bonfire. They're having a few beers. Okay, and here he goes on the warpath. I want to see everybody's ID, and if you ain't 21, you shouldn't be here. Okay, now, what exactly prompted them to that search of checking those people's ages? I don't think it was anything. I don't think that he actually had proper cause to do that, because, you know, he just rolled up on a scene and started wanting to see people's papers, you know, like they might do in fucking Nazi Germany. You know, say, papers, please. But he just rolls up and he says, I want to see everybody's papers, make sure they're all 21. Okay? Now, at first, I almost thought that it's not illegal to drink alcohol unless you're 21. It's just illegal to purchase. But then I thought about it. It is, in fact, illegal to drink. The government actually tells you what you can and can't put in your own body, because they'll give you some bullshit charge called underage drinking, which is an absolute farce. They're telling you what you can and can't do with your own body. Could you imagine? That's like doing this trick right here. Watch, I'm going to rip my own thumb off, and I'm going to put it back. And the government's stopping me from doing that because it could be dangerous. I could actually rip my thumb off. It's the government telling me what I can and can't do with my own body. I can break my own nose, but no, the government's going to say I can't do that. It's absurd. The government telling you what you can and can't do with your own body. But yes, you can't drink until you're 21, which is stupid. Like I said, the government has no business telling you what you can and can't do with your own body. But yeah, so he's checking the IDs there and stuff, and making sure everybody's 21. He takes all the ideas and he runs it through a system. You know, it's one of the most trumped up things I'd ever seen. And he gets to this one girl here, who is actually a bit to the right of this deputy dumbass here, and he asked for her name because she didn't have her driver's license with her. She had one of those hyphenated last names, like, you know, your marriage and you have two last names, and she only gave one of the last names. When asked her name, she said, like, maybe my name is, Sarah Johnson instead of Johnson Smith. And he ran it through the system, and nothing came up, which is not completely unusual. Nothing came up, and he comes back, and here he is, big muscle man, deputy dumbass. I could arrest you right now for giving me false information. You got a hyphenated last name. You tell me that last name. I'll take you to jail for giving me false information. And let's go back. This brings me back again to the scene. What prompted this whole thing? A bunch of kids enjoying themselves on spring break around the bonfire, having a few beers. You understand that other countries, UK, maybe Australia, laugh at us for our alcohol policies, right? Especially, say Italy. I had wine with my dinner since I was fucking 14, and here we are in America having fucking cops going out of their way to stop a couple of kids having a few beers that might be 18 or 19, full legal adults having a few beers on spring break. What exactly have you made safer with that? What have you made safer by doing that? By stopping these people from having those illegal devil's firewater drinks? What have you stopped? What safety have you stopped? They're not bothering anybody. They're not even near civilization. You just rolled up because you wanted to ruin their day. Some cops will use the cop-out excuse. We're just trying to keep people safe. We're here to protect and serve. We're not here just to ruin the fun. He's just there to ruin the fun. He's just there to ruin the fun. And it gets so ridiculous that I've had this rant almost 3 times about the 21 thing, but it's more prevalent. Like this show, that's all this show Campus PD is about, and it pisses me off so much that they have a show about that. Every single case in this show is about underage drinking. Really? That we're spending taxpayers' dollars on something that doesn't fucking matter at all? 18 to 19-year-olds sitting around a campfire having a few beers? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. And we got cops out there spending, our taxpayer dollars to prevent, a couple people from having a few beers because they're not some magical age. Unbelievable. This pisses me off so much. That's why other countries laugh at us. There's 3 things that other countries laugh at us for. Our alcohol policies, we have the highest in the world, and we're so uptight about it. It's unbelievable. We got special patrols out there just doing this. Our alcohol policies, our policies on profanity, how we live in the dark ages, like a couple of consonants and vowels put together in a few syllables, like the syllable fa and uck together and fuck. And look at that, the world didn't end. It's not like the apocalypse. It's not December 21st, 2012, because I said that combination together. It's unbelievable. The world didn't end. It's like, other countries laugh at us for our views on this. And nudity. There's 3 things. Our alcohol policies, our policies on profanity, and nudity. You show a naked tit in a movie, it's like the biggest deal in the whole world. Oh my god, don't even get me started on a penis. It's like your own anatomy. You don't want to see it from anybody else. That'd just be ludicrous. But yeah, there's 3 things that laugh at us about, and alcohol, like I said, it just pisses me off. Having just turned 21, it's ludicrous at what this country has done with the whole drinking age thing. And then the cops got to leave. Mr. Clean over here, he has to leave by saying, all right, I'm going to leave, but if you're 21, you better not be drinking. Don't even hold a beer for somebody if you ain't 21. Don't even hold a beer for nobody, because if you hold a beer, it must go through the little solo cup that you're holding it in and burn your hand off like it's a terrible acid, because beer is pure, concentrated evil. Oh my god. I can't stand it. I'll probably have a rant about the whole nudity and swearing thing, but I don't know, I just feel like I'm in a ranting mood tonight after I did my pistol permit video. Like I said, that'll be up tomorrow, but it pisses me off. Don't watch Campus PD. Don't, I know the underage drinking goes on. Personally, I know that. Yeah, I wouldn't call it underage drinking. I would say the government doesn't want you to yet. Underage is a bit of a farce. Telling an adult what he can and can't do, it's like telling an adult that he has a bedtime. So, alright, here's a rant. Just thought I'd get that out there. Bit of fun. Also, let me tell you something. Anybody who stuck through the video this long. Let me tell you what I was going to do. I was going to get a custom Zippo. One of my subscribers actually said that Zippo has their own make your own custom Zippo thing now. This is totally not related to the video. I just thought about it, though. You can make your own custom Zippo, which is something Zippo's never done before unless you've had huge orders, like 1,000 lighters or something like that. But I was going to do it. Again, money didn't quite work out, but that is really, I won't be able to use that excuse anymore. I'm starting to get over the holiday, buzz thing, and I think probably next month Again, don't take my word for this. Maybe I shouldn't even say it, but I'm thinking probably next month we're going to have our giveaway. I didn't know if I wanted to have a whole bunch of little things or like 3 prize packages. I'm going to do the 3 prize packages things, and it's going to be 3 pretty good gifts. And yeah, I was going to do the custom Zippo thing, but it just didn't work out financially. Maybe I'll do that next month. But check that out. Zippo has its own make your own custom Zippo thing. I wanted to get one and have a custom Zippo made so I can review the service. But yeah. Anyway, don't watch Campus PD, and go cheers. Have yourself a nice adult beverage. Cheers.